Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. I think I've been trying to make this video probably for like a month now. And every time I go to film it or make it or whatever, I feel like something just changes or I need to move something around. And yes, I am talking about my mid 2025 desk setup. Now, a lot of the things have not changed, believe it or not. I still have the same monitor as I did from the beginning of the year. My M2 Pro MacBook Pro is still running everything with a caveat. I still have the MX Mechanical Mini keyboard by Logitech, and I also still have the MX Master 3S mouse, also by Logitech. What else is over there? I still have the same speakers, the same lamps. I still have the same U-Green hub. And a few other things are pretty much the same, but I've set it up a little bit differently. I do have a couple of new things. So you know what, let's just get into it, and then I can show you the good, the bad, and the ugly, because honestly, I don't have a pristine setup. Let's check it out. All right, so like I said, I still have the same monitor. I do have my iPad Pro charging over here. I do have the same keyboard and everything like that, so you can see all that here. Now, one of the new things is this. It's an acrylic wrist rest, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I got it, and I have to admit, I genuinely love it. Here is the puck for my light bar, which is the Quintus light bar off of Amazon, and I will put links in the description. So there is that, and that's still original to my setup. Now, something new you'll probably notice is the dock for the switch. Both of them, well, two of my three sons have switches. And so if one is playing out in the living room, now the other one can come here and set it up and play it on my monitor, which is fine. Still have the same lamps. Yay, go lamps. Still have the same Pebble speakers. Yay, go speakers. You can see my MacBook back there, docked, and then the U-Green dock. Now this is fairly new. It's a 100-watt charger from U-Green, so it's charging my MacBook, or my iPad Pro right now. And over here is just a USB, or a brain fart, SD card reader. My gosh, it's been a long day. Now you might notice something hiding behind the switch dock, and that would be my M1 Mac Mini. And I've had this for quite a while, and its main function is honestly to run my RAID system. I have two 36 terabyte RAID stations, and those are located down here. Now just ignore that laptop sitting on top of them, but they're broken up, so half of each one backs up the other half. So basically it serves as two 18 terabyte drives, each with 18 terabytes of backup. One of them is set up for photo, one of them is set up for video. And I'll explain why I have those after all of this. Now to the nightmare that is the underneath part of my desk. My cable management is lacking at best. It's the best that I can do for now. I do have a footrest, which is just a generic plastic footrest by Fellows. That big box on the right over here, well, that has a bunch of power bricks and things like that inside of it that go to the RAID system. Now that big thing right there in the middle, that is my APC UPS system, which is uninterrupted power system. So that makes sure that when the power goes out, that kicks on. It's a big battery, kicks on, powers everything until I can shut everything down. So no fancy cinematography with this desk setup. Now right here in the middle, I do have a an Apple certified, or the original Apple MagSafe charger for my iPhone. And so, you know, when I want to, I can just go like that. And now I got me a nice little clock underneath. Outside of that, this is kind of part of my desk setup. I've got all sorts of different things there on the shelves. On the top shelf, I have extra Nintendo Switch controllers. That golf bag is a bag of mini pens. I have my Beats Studio Pro headset there, and then a holder by Spigen with another puck here so I can charge my AirPods Pro 2, and a charging station down here where, like I said, my kids' switches are being charged. I can also charge camera batteries and other things down there, my drone. And then I am the king of screen protectors for my family. So all the screen protectors are down here. Any folio or keyboard case or anything like that that I'm testing out is right down there. So yay mess. So that is my desk setup in a nutshell. Now, the reason that I have the two RAID systems is, as a professional photographer and videographer, obviously I have to be able to back up all of my photos and all of my videos. Well, at least until I run out of space, and then the older ones, they get dumped, deleted, and disappear. Now, the reason I connected my Mac Mini back up to that is because my Mac Mini and any connected drive to my Mac Mini is backed up in the cloud by Backblaze. So on my MacBook Pro, Backblaze backs up my MacBook Pro to the cloud, and then Backblaze also backs up my Mac Mini with, like I said, the connected devices. So that stays on 24/7 so that everything is continually backed up to the cloud. If anything were ever to happen, I contact Backblaze, they send me pretty much everything, and I just plug it in. So I would have loved to have done some really cool cinematic montage of my desk setup, but honestly, let's be real. It's a simple setup. I like it. I feel productive, and it's just something, it's a space that I like to go into and work, and I can work from there all day. I do work from home Tuesdays and Thursdays, and anytime I'm doing any other work, I come to the desk and I do the work. I don't have some special YouTube studio or anything like that. I wish I did. That would be really cool. But I share this office space with my wife. She has the exact same desk. Her setup is a little bit different. So if we move down the road, maybe I'll get a new desk and change the setup and, you know, really make everything my own. Maybe I'll have my own office, who knows. But I'm assuming this is how it is for most people. You know, not everybody's gonna have some super uber fancy decked out desk setup. Most people are going to have just a basic desk setup, minimal or not minimal. And yeah, there's going to be some clutter. There's going to be some sloppiness. There's going to be some cables. I wish I could hide them better. I know I'll really have to take my time, and maybe someday I really will take my time and just take everything out, unplug everything and just redo all of it. Today ain't that day. Neither is tomorrow. The weekend's pretty much booked too. Yeah. Anyway. Hopefully, I mean, if you got any kind of inspiration from this, that's awesome. I'm mostly putting it on there just to really share what I have on my desk. Please like, subscribe, smash that bell so you get notified when I put out new videos. And guys, I will catch you on the next one. Later.